So this is something I've been putting off for some time because I'm a bit worried about how it's going to work out, and I think the rabbit is too. But she's rather grubby, so we'll have to do something. And here in the first test, we're going to use stain soap. It's made with ox gall, and it's a natural and traditional soap that we use in laundry. Here we're just using the foam to try and clean up the rabbit. I'm just putting the stain soap froth onto the really dirty edges. I'm just going to let it sit there. So I'm just going to go around the edge of the ears here with the foam, just gently and slowly and not doing too much at once, and seeing how it works out. So now I'm just going to dab this off and we'll let it dry. See what it looks like. We can use steam to actually bring the pile back up on the velveteen if it looks matted in any way. I think you can see now that after 2 treatments, the ears are definitely beginning to look a lot better. As long as I don't get it too wet and draw any grey from the back of the ears. So far so good. So I'm going to do just one last treatment here. I don't want to overdo it. And I think it looks quite nice with this 2-tone ear. So it's just one more treatment and then we'll leave it at that, and I'll dry the ears over the fire. I don't actually have a hairdryer, but I think that's normally what people use. I just put Mrs. Rabbit on the top of the stove. Should be fine. Oh, I'm so happy. I was so worried about washing. Been putting it off for too long. And if you've never come across this sort of, it's a very old-fashioned laundry soap and it works really well. This is the one I use, but there's all different kinds. I've used different kinds. I just leave that now and then. Dab it off afterwards. And as I say, if I need to bring the pile back up on the velveteen, then I will just steam it slightly. There we go. This is called the teddy in snow method, which sounds really cuddly, and I think it's because if you had a child and it was their favourite toy and it saw it like this, it'd be really scared. So it's like it's playing in the snow. And what it is, it's bicarbonate of soda, baking soda, and you put some in a plastic bag and then you shake the animal up and you leave it for 15 minutes and then you vacuum clean it off. So fingers crossed. It looks a bit deadly actually, I'm a bit worried. So this is after the rolling in the snow bit. Where it was wet, slightly damp rather, on the top where I'd done a bit of the stain soaping, it seems to me to look a lot better. Whereas down here where it was very dry, it doesn't. So I think for the grand finale of the rabbit bath, I'm going to just moisten this bit and then put a bit more of this baking soda on and see what happens.
But his ears look clean now.
Yeah, I mean, there's slightly, but so what? I mean, he's old, and you expect him to have a bit of grubbiness. I think it looks quite nice. And it doesn't look grubby now, it just looks like shadows on the ear. So I think that's pretty good. It's still a bit dusty with baking soda, but that'll wear off. Hope you've enjoyed this little film. I'll be dealing with the dolls next, and then I'll be moving on to the dog. Unfortunately, because of the very heavy snow that they've been having in the UK, my wool supplies haven't turned up yet. They're coming from Yorkshire, which has been quite badly hit. And there's some really beautiful yarns in there, which I'm going to use. Jacob's rare breed sheep. So that'll be really nice. I'm looking forward to it. See you next time.